Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome to another video of Rollercoasters and Coaster Dad.
That's me.
Yeah, that's him.
Coaster Dad, not Rollercoasters.
Names
are up there.
Yeah, they know that. It's right up there. Oh, don't forget to hit the smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Carefully.
Yeah, carefully. Don't smash it too hard or you break it.
What are we doing this week?
We are ranking our top 5 rides at Alton. Want to do this for me?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Alton
Towers.
Alton Towers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read my top 5 out, and then Dad's gonna read Coaster Dad.
Wait. Put the brakes on that. Why don't you say your number 5? I'll say my number 5, and we can compare as we go up the list.
Okay.
Slick. Professionals. Not our second vid or nothing.
I thought we said in the last video we're not professionals.
No, I was just hoping we might be professionals now.
Okay, just like we'll cut that bit out. So at my number 5,
Alton Towers.
Nemesis. You might think me crazy.
Tell them about your Nemesis experiences. How many times you ridden it?
Once, I think. And so I came off it. I was like going on it like, should I say it? Oh, I've got to be truthful. I was on it crying, thinking it was like I was gonna die or something.
It was his first big ride. He got all the way through the queue line and then
restraints.
Got a little bit stressed as the restraints came down, didn't you? It was a little bit like, I can't get off.
And I was trying to speak to the guy who was putting the restraints down.
But did you enjoy it?
I came off it screaming like, that was so good.
You said the following.
That was so good, it was so spinny! Ah!
That was what you said as we came off the brakes into the station.
Okay, so moving on.
Moving on. My number 5. My number 5 is number 13.
The ride called 13.
Have you been on 13?
Yes, when I was 6.
Baz went when he was 6, which was a little mistake of mine. Caused some of this more recent nervousness. I forgot about the end of 13, which I won't go into in case there's anyone out there who's worried about spoilers. I don't know how I forgot about the end of 13 because I'd heard about it before. And I'd been on it before. But at the time Baz was 6 and he had a bit of a problem with the dark. And the end of 13 involves the dark. We'll go there. You also don't like jump scares, do you? In the dark?
No.
Or you didn't then?
No.
So yeah, 13's not on Baz's list. But it's on mine. It's alright. I always like going on it because there's always someone who's not been on it. And I do like kind of vicariously, that's a big word for sharing, vicariously enjoying them freaking out that they didn't know that end bit's going to come. Always fun. Baz, back to you, your number 4.
My number 4, the Blade. Yeah, it's basically some leg restraints and it swings you like that high.
Classic pirate ship.
Yeah.
But themed to...
It used to be a classic pirate ship, but now they've taken the pirate ship theme away and stuck 2 blades to the ends and called it the Blade. And I felt like I was going to fall out, but it's basically just another swingy one that just swings you up in the air, and that's why it's at my number 4 because it's not really like coastery. It's not that great.
Well, it's not in my top 5, and it's not just in my top 5 because I think it's okay, it's alright, it's a fun ride. It's not in my top 5 because it kind of makes me want to die. I have a bit of a hard time because I've got older definitely with spinny rides and sometimes with swingy rides. Those flat rides can really send me for a loop without sending me for a loop. But yeah, like they can make me feel quite queasy. Yeah, that'll loop. Thank you, Baz. Yeah. So they're not always my favourite thing. The last time we were at Alton Towers, we went on it. Baz, you loved it. I came off a bit queasy and then had a hard time on Galactica afterwards, still feeling queasy. So my number 4 is the Wicker Man, which is funny because Baz's number 3 is
Wicker Man.
So let's just talk about the Wicker Man.
Yeah. So the Wicker Man's one of those I went on it when I was 6.
You went on it when you were 6. It's a good family coaster, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. I went on it same day I went on 13, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically one of those woody coasters where you go down some dips and you go into, and there's a big structure of a wooden man.
So you got a name?
Big Bob.
We've learned that from your videos, people out there. Theme Park Worldwide.
Theme Park Worldwide.
Screwy Loops.
Screwy Loops. So Big Bob is basically a giant wooden man. Used to be named the Wicker Man, now they've named him Big Bob. I don't know why, no question.
I think it was like his secret name, just as a little joke, and now everyone knows it.
Oh yeah, good point, yeah. I mean, like, Big Bob's like kind of standard. It's made the ride like real chill.
Chill? He's on fire! What are your favourite bits?
My favourite bits are when you go through him.
Yep.
With all the fire, pretty much, and when you go into that like dark box thing. Because they turned off those little eyes I saw in.
Oh, you're talking about the pre-show. So when Baz was 6, we went in and the pre-show was running. Baz, being 6, had a hard time with the pre-show. I'm not quite sure why at so many Merlin parks they have things that are quite scary on rides that are all right for kids. So 13 and the Wicker Man both have this issue where they have terrifying elements to their kind of theming, but yet are perfectly like all right rides for kids. Equally, like Saw, I'd happily take Baz on Saw. He'd be fine on the ride. The Walking Dead too. These are both at Thorpe Park.
I hate the wall.
Well, like you hate the theming, but I just mean the roller coaster would be fine. So why theme it to death in a way that like knocks out the key audience? I mean, literally theme it to death. You see what I did there?
Kids could be watching this.
Yeah, but the roller coaster is fine. It's the guys dressed as zombies that's the problem.
I know. Well, now they know. Now kids know about The Walking Dead. Thanks a lot.
But dude, it's called The Walking Dead. How would you not know?
Okay. Just we'll cut that.
You've seen Minecraft. It's basically like that.
We'll cut that bit out.
Okay, and the bit where you bumped. Okay. So that was your number 3, Wicker Man. My number 4. My number 3, the Smiler. Yeah, it does that. But you wouldn't know because you
haven't gone on it.
Baz wouldn't go on the Smiler last time. I think he'd have enjoyed it. But yeah, it's alright. I've been on the Smiler. It's a pretty good ride. In fact, it's a very good ride. There's lots of upside down bits, there's lots of spinning around. The best thing about it is the way that the cars interact with the other trains.
I think we've given away the picture now.
Well, the picture was meant to be a bit Alton Towersy because it's the park you've been to the most, isn't it? So
yeah, that's pretty much a Smiler.
It's a bit of a Smiler look, but with a big one kind of train, isn't it? Or a Grand National train on it for some reason. And you've got your Runaway Mine Train. Runaway Mine Train's not on your list, Baz.
Yeah, good point.
You want to put it instead of Nemesis, don't you? I can tell.
No, I want to put it instead of the Blade now. I feel
like
Blade's not enough.
Baz loves the Runaway Mine Train.
Yeah, it goes on for so many. For 2 is like 2 runs. You get 2 runs around there. then it's supposed to stop. But if the queue's a little low on people, then they'll send it one more time. Send the train one more time. And I've actually got that before. There weren't many people in the queue.
What's your number 2?
Yeah! Spinball Whizzer.
Spinball Whizzer is good. I've got a lot of time for Spinball Whizzer, but I'm a bigger guy, and sometimes those restraints can be a little bit tight for me, and also sometimes they really lean on them, and you have someone's asthma pump in your pocket, and it digs into your ribs. I mean, that's a very specific quibble.
That's because you're an adult.
It's a lot of fun. I like the spinniness. I like the coaster layout. It would probably be my number 6, or maybe it's swapped for number 5 and 13. It's a fun ride.
It like goes up a lift hill and then it goes like.
Technical.
The thing basically spins around while you're going forwards around the coaster.
I mean, you've consistently loved it since you were 6, haven't you? You loved it when you were 6. You loved it when you were 9. You talk about going back on it a lot.
I love it now.
I think he's going to be a big fan when he gets there, because he's not been there, of Chessington's Dragon's Fury. The big question whenever we go to Chessington will be Dragon's Fury or Spinball Whizzer.
Yeah.
So, you love Spinball Whizzer? Do you love the theming of the queue line?
No. It basically has all these. It was supposed to have all these games, which it still does. But the games, guess what? They don't work.
It's a little disappointing.
They're broken.
What's my number 2? I'll tell you what my number 2 is. Battle Galleons. Now, I know that that's a bit crazy. Battle Galleons.
It's just your standard boat ride.
Standard family squirty ride, which I see is in a lot of parks. It's the only one I've been on. I consistently have fun. I could stand for hours squirting all the children, all the grown-ups from the side of the battle arena. It's really, really fun. It's never not fun. It's consistently good. What do you think, Baz?
Yeah.
You think I'm a bit of a noob, don't you, putting Battle Galleons? That's what you think. That's a word that's come up.
Yeah. We call people noobs if they like don't go on cool rides.
People noobs if they're your dad, basically.
What? You call me a noob?
Yeah, don't worry about that, noob.
Okay, noob.
Noob.
Okay, then cut that bit out.
Cut and noob fight out, because we're going to the number 1s. Baz's number 1 in at 1 with the number 1. It's Galactica. So
basically, you got these like Dad do the restraint with your arm. So it basically has that kind of restraint, like those kind of ones, and then you lean forward, you like lie down on your front, and then it goes off and it stays in inversion for a long time. Yeah,
there's a bit where you kind of lie on your back for a long time, don't you? Because it inverts to lying on your back from lying on your front.
Yeah, I didn't really catch this bit.
But you loved it, right? Another twisty, inverty ride, and Baz loved it. I think Baz's problem with the I word needs to disappear, because Baz loves inversion rides. He loves Nemesis. He loves Galactica. Galactica's his number 1.
I liked Galactica because it was less intense.
Okay. What's my number 1, speaking of intense?
Oh, Nemesis.
Nemesis. I know what I'm talking about, don't I? I've been on Nemesis one time because, like I said, I didn't get to Alton Towers until I was 30. Baz was a baby, and so going on Nemesis wasn't really going to happen. And then the next time we went, he was too small still. And so this time was the first time he was big enough. Last time, when he was 6, I had to choose, and I chose the Smiler. I chose wrongly. I understand that now.
What?
It's a good ride, but it's not Nemesis. And now we need to pack a lot of rides into Nemesis before this. We've heard these rumours that Nemesis is going to come to an end soon. We've got to pack up. Yeah, why are you happy about that? It's your number 5 ride, dude. Baz has got this idea that he's not going to go back on Nemesis. We're gonna work on that because he loves it, really. Anyway, what's your top 5 rides at Alton Towers? Look, Happy. That's what you're meant to do, isn't it? You ask them questions and then they come in.
Comment down below what are your top 5 rides or your best ride at Alton
Towers. And really, we are interested, even if it's from CBeebies Land, because I think there's a lot of quality in CBeebies Land.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This guy's a noob.
Yeah, sorry. There's one cred I still need to get next time we go to Alton Towers. Next time we go to Alton Towers, this guy needs to get the Smiler and Oblivion, but I have to get Octonauts.
Rollercoaster.
I'm going to have to go on Octonauts on my own. That's going to be a video.
It goes in a circle.
It's embarrassing going on your own when you're like a grown-up. And you're not going to come with me, are you?
Yeah, I might come with you.
Oh, that would make it easier.
It's a free roller coaster.
It won't be quite as embarrassing as you just videoing me from off the ride on my own on Octonauts.
Oh yeah, I'll film you.
You're going to noobify me.
Oh.
So watch out for our noobification video, and we'll see you next time when we're going to be talking about
Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Okay, see
and
you later.
And the new ride called Icon. See ya.
3 years old.